Mm. Whew. Uh-huh. That's a cute one. Yep. Oh, shoot. I'm late. Okay. Need to hide the penguins. Need to start streaming. Okay. Hi. Hello, everyone. Today, just as I planned, we're gonna talk about penguins playing games, which I don't spend most of my free time looking at pictures of penguins playing games. No, but today, since Michal isn't here, I thought that we could just talk about penguins playing games because there's lots of games about penguins, and okay, yeah, there's that game, and there's computer games and board games, and I actually have this game, and I'm probably gonna get that game, and I don't know that one, but so many games with penguins. Anyway. Let's move on. Richard Lindau says, happy 21st birthday, Caleb. Shh. Richard, don't tell them how young I am. They'll never respect me. Thank you very much. Thank you for remembering. If you didn't know, it means that you haven't been with us for a while because Michal and I have been telling you for quite a while that he is off on a trip to Japan. He left on Monday. He arrived safely. He let me know. I haven't heard much from him because I assume he's very jet lagged and it's a very long flight from the Czech Republic. But he will not be in the stream mostly for 2 months. Count them. 2 months, everyone. You're stuck with me. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. There's going to be some awkward moments. There's probably going to be more penguins than usual, because Michal isn't here to control me and my obsession with penguins, so it's gonna be great. Let me just check, is everything okay? I arrived a little bit late in Michal's apartment. Yes, I am occupying Michal's flat. You can hear me okay? You can see me okay? No, we did not break up. We are on a break! If you're old enough to get that, I salute you. Peter Rowan, lemonade and penguins to you as well, sir. Peter knows more about me and penguins than almost anyone alive, actually. When are the Mystery Vault games starting? We have a video for that, my friend. I can get you the video. You can learn everything that you need to know about that very question. Let me just hold on. I'll find it. I'll get it. More birthday wishes. Thank you very much. You're all very kind. Oh wait, I need to. Sorry, the volume wasn't on. I believe we had a new member. Oh no, Jack has been. Is it Jack? Yes, Jack has been a member for 32 months. Amazing, Jack. Thank you very much for being with us. Here is our video about Vault games, including when we believe the Vault games will start. Not this week. No, we did not get a divorce, David Poirier. We are on a break! Well, Michal's on a break in Japan. And Peter flexing on Jack to say he's been a member for 51 months. Impressive. All right, there's something wrong with the sound because... Let me see. Because the little notifications are not actually making sound for me. I just see it on the screen, but it's not making the sounds. But that's okay. Anyway, I'll figure that out later. Oh, wait. I have an idea. But I shouldn't try to change anything right now. Okay, this is it. Reveal of the next free games. I'm going to refresh. Refreshing. Did I yes, it's still trying to refresh. Something is happening. Why is it not refreshing? Come on. Refresh. There we go. There we go. And the next game is Super Space Club. Let's see what we've got. What does it look like? Ah, it's an arcadey game. But kind of a 3D or 2.5D arcade game. I remember playing the original games that look like that. Just all you needed was a few pixels moving around quickly enough. Yep, kept me occupied for hours and hours. This could be fun. Let me do a poll. Roberto, will he bring us gifts from Japan? He will bring himself back from Japan. Isn't that gift enough? Don't get scattered today, Caleb. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to be really focused. Peter says, don't touch the knobs and dials. It's too late. I touched all of them. And so far, it seems to be being okay. Jack, of course, has gotten this one in a fanatical bundle. Well, Jack, like you have all the games. I have the impression if anyone has it, you probably do. I guess that means you haven't played it, though. Has anyone played this? Tell us in the chat while I make a poll to ask, what are your feelings about Super Space Club? Excited for SSC? Yes. No. Neutral. And asteroid inspired, indeed, with a few interesting concepts. Jack hasn't played it, but has watched reviews of everything I purchase. Otherwise, I wouldn't spend money on them. Well, when you buy bundles, that's quite a time commitment as well. For if you're buying a bundle of 10 games or something and watching reviews of all of them, it's a good practice though. Peter says, looks in line with a game I had on the TRS-80, but more colorful. Shh, Peter, you're dating yourself. And by association, me. Well, I'm dating myself just by getting a year older. Since some of you have been with us for 6 years, well, you know that I'm 6 years older than when you started watching, so that's something. Legion Rides agrees, penguins. I see emojis that indicate people are not thrilled. It is not GTA 5. It is not Red Dead Redemption 2. It is not even Skyrim, which would have been kind of more logical than in the past, because I'll tell you why. That's not why. That keep your penguins on. I have not had a chance to look into this at all, because I was waiting to look into it with all of you. Why is everything in check? Oh, right, I'm on Michal's computer. Can I uncheck this? Yaki Kolif Yazi Kyo. Stand back, everyone. We're going to try language. No, that's not what I want. I would like it. I'm going to change Michal's settings. Yeah. No, okay. Anyway, let's just check it out on Steam. We'll do that. SSC is Super Space Club. That is the free game. You can't read check, Caleb. I survived, but I guess most of you can't. So I'm trying to be considerate. Anyway, something like Skyrim might have made sense, or even original Oblivion to give away, because they have finally remastered Oblivion. And basically announced it and released it immediately. I think you can buy it now for $55 for a 15-year-old game with better graphics. But it is a classic. Arthur says, sounds like a fart. It wasn't me. Peter Rohn says, he can read Czech, just not swiftly. Exactly, just like my English. Jack, I'm probably going to do a playthrough of Oblivion Remastered on your channel, Jack. That would be nice. But there are so many games I want to play that it might not be till next year. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Falcon said, how you been? Been days. I have been really busy, man. Really busy. Adjusting to a new job. It's been 7 months now at the new job, but it's, less, maybe slightly less chaos, but still really, really busy. Kay says, I love you from Saudi Arabia. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Greetings from the Czech Republic. All right, I'm going to end this poll. And we're going to move on. Oh, I do need to refresh Epic just to see if something else popped up. And how have all of you been? You know, like, I don't think I ever talked about the question, how are you? In American English especially, that's basically just hello. You're not supposed to answer anything. You just instinctively say either how are you or you say fine, doing good. Like it's just a greeting, you know. In Central Europe, in Czech Republic, where I've lived for quite a few years, if you ask that, like they'll answer. They'll tell you all about how they are. So I kind of try to have a balance now of not be too pessimistic. But if someone asks how I am, like, well, like pretty busy at work, like actually think of an answer, which takes a little bit of energy. But so really not how are you, like doing fine, haha, but how is everyone? Are you busy, stressed, happy? Some of you looking forward to summer holidays, I imagine, worried about exams, other people like stressed at work. How are we doing on the happy, unhappy spectrum these days? Matthew, only just joined. Have I missed anything? Yes. Well, the announcement of Super Space Club, which is an asteroid-inspired kind of 2.1D arcade game. EU are more directly. It varies within the EU also, I have to say. But yes, in general, like Europeans are a bit more direct and blunt. Utrash says, can I say jobless? You can. I mean, it's a bit strange to say, hey, how are you? Jobless. But if that's the main thing on your mind, that's what I want to know about. Working on clothes and songs. Cool. Legion Ride says, I'm doing fine. There's that direct European style. Falcon, exams over playing games. Redeem codes? Feel free, sir. Redeem them all. And LT, I'm perfectly fine. Thanks for asking. You're very welcome. Arunab, pretty happy, but fully locked in. I'm not sure what that means. So remember, Oblivion is a remake and crushed most of many AAA titles that were dropped. Yeah, it's true. Carmiela, super stressed. I'm starting a new job on Monday after having worked at one company for 7 years. That was my situation 7 months ago. It was hell. I'm sorry. I wish also being honest, I wish I could tell you it's going to be fine. It'll be great. Like, it will be, but probably not on the first day. Yeah, it's going to depend on the job, on your coworkers. Just make sure you know to give it time. You won't be able to be on top of everything the first day. Like, look to the future. Like, look a week and a month after the first day and just survive your first week. If you survive, that's a success. SSC, you mean exam? I do not. I mean Super Space Club. Divyanush is, I'm fine, but the American way of being fine. Do we expect some mystery games during summer holidays? We do not, but we do expect mystery games during May and June. Well, June. Okay, summer Summer holidays. Sorry, summer holidays in the Czech Republic, where I am, actually start like in the beginning of July. So I've gotten out of the habit of thinking of June as summer holidays. But yeah, a bit of overlap with summer holidays, yes. Mystery games is all year because we don't know what we're getting in 2 weeks. True. Every week, mystery games. I want a poll now about this. Should it be, have you played Original Oblivion? Sorry, the problem of doing the stream with one person is that I can't type and speak at the same time, or like messy things will happen. Have you played Original Oblivion? Question mark. Yes. Completed it. Yes. A little. No, don't want to. No, but always wanted to. It's great that we have a live experience for the speed of my typing. There. Really? Oh. Released on April 22nd. I didn't even notice that. That's my birthday. It's like it was made for me, but I don't have time to play Oblivion again, guys. I played so much of Original Oblivion, and I just don't have time for a huge RPG. Like, as Jack has said, there's so many other games that I should probably play sooner, but it was released on my birthday. Deviansh, I bought Skyrim last month, didn't boot it up. Play Skyrim, man. Play Skyrim. You'll never go back. Will Michal be there for the Vault games? He will not. I am on my own for the Vault games. There is 1 week where I won't be able to stream on Thursday during the Vault games, and Michal will try to actually stream from Japan, and it will be midnight there, and he will be on his laptop, so that will be an interesting stream. But for the most part, I am doing the Vault games alone. For the first time, I've never done one of the mystery events on my own, so this is going to be a new experience. Spread the word. Anyone who enjoys watching technical difficulties in front of thousands of people, this will be an event to remember. Legion Ride says, "Lol, Caleb." I know, like it's like Bethesda is speaking to me, saying, "Caleb, play Oblivion Remastered." I can't resist the beautiful shiny graphics. Grain Grown just played some Morrowind, platinumed Skyrim, never played Oblivion. Oh, you skipped a classic. I mean, here it is. From what I've heard, it is 100% Original Oblivion, just better graphics. Except I played so much Oblivion. I think I finished it like 3 times. I have no memory of a unicorn. Does anyone else? Is that canon? Is that in Original Oblivion? Am I not a big enough fan of Elder Scrolls games to remember a unicorn in Oblivion? Talk to me, chat. Is this game free? Yes. Plus $55. Well, $60 probably. 55 euros, $60. It was an Easter egg. Never found it. Zero recollection of that. I had no idea. This year, okay, let's roll this again. I'm going to close the poll. Let's see what you guys say. So many memories from this game. Yeah. Where's the poll? What happened to the poll? Unicorn in Oblivion is really rare. Yep, I never found it. I probably spent a few hundred hours in Oblivion, but never found it. Only 11% completed Original Oblivion. Altogether, 20, like a quarter of you played it at all, and half of you never played it but wanted to. I have so many more questions because, sorry to hijack the stream with a very specific game that is not a free game. It is brand new from Bethesda, so they are going to milk it. But the free game is right here, and in a minute, after you let me talk more about Oblivion and Elder Scrolls, because Michal always tells me to move on, then I'll give away a few game keys. Oh, which I should have prepared. Okay, it's gonna take me a minute, but anyway, other questions, very quickly. Just give me your opinion in the chat. What do you think about the graphics? So it is. When was it released? I feel like Oblivion was released in 2002 or something like that. Let's find out. Oblivion original. Okay, let's just find all the Oblivions. Okay, Game of the Year edition. 2009, 2003, what was I talking about? Yeah, 2007, that's what I wanted to say, but then I suddenly thought that was Skyrim, but no. Yeah, 2007. 40,000 overwhelmingly positive reviews, of course. So this is a remaster of an 18-year-old game. And you know, this some of this is cinematic footage, maybe not gameplay footage. Let's try to find gameplay footage. That's not game. This is gameplay footage. Already said 2007. Yes. Why Epic Games is not giving us a good game? Just wait. Vault games are coming, but good game is relative. Peter had about 15 to 20 hours in Oblivion. My save file got corrupted and didn't go back. Yeah, that hurts. That is always a punch in the solar plex. Yeah. Since you're talking about Elder Scrolls, what's with the horse armor thing? I heard about it in passing, never looked it up. What happened with that? Essentially, kind of the first time that a big game company tried to sell a cosmetic item in a single-player game was Bethesda releasing horse armor that you could buy and pay separately for in Oblivion. And this was just like a huge scandal at the time because it's like, no one is going to see it but you. You already paid for the game. How can you ask us to pay more money for something that we bought the full game? Honestly, I still understand the outrage, except that it has become so completely normalized now that they could probably do it again and no one would even notice, and like 10,000 people would buy it. So, but it was, the first time that it had happened in a single player game. People saw that this was a precedent, that game companies were going to be withholding content from the full game and then trying to milk players by releasing items one by one. It's a terrible thing, and they're right. It's now normal, and that's awful because it's not okay. But you can find other streamers who talk a lot more and more eloquently about the problem of microtransactions. Loop Hero review, blah blah blah. Did anyone tell me what they think about the graphics? Because yeah, okay, like this right here. Also this is cinematic. Okay, hold on. Let's find gameplay. There. I'm kind of like, this is, maybe I'm misremembering Skyrim because then later on I was playing it with mods, but this is kind of like Skyrim graphics that I could have expected 5-7 years ago. Like, look at that hand, look at the ground. It's pretty flat and textureless. I don't know. It looks better, definitely. And if I played Oblivion again, I would probably try to play the remastered because why not? Although it is $60, so that's why not. But I'm not that impressed. Someone give me a few comments on that, and then we'll do something else. 6 out of 10. Yeah, yeah. Legion Ride says, I closed the game while saving. Never do that. Yeah, that is a punch in the penguin. Oblivion isn't a bad game. It's good. It is a really, really good game. It is different than Skyrim. If you've spent a lot of time in Skyrim and never played Oblivion, like Oblivion is a much more, what's the word? Not weird, but it's yeah, it has some stranger storylines. It has a bit more fun with itself. Like there's a lot more emphasis on magic and like more mythical creatures. But a really unique environment, really cool storyline. It's great. Great to explore, great to have fun. Is Elder Scrolls game next? You mean for free? No. No, probably not. It's in Game Pass. What? Remastered is in Game Pass? Because Bethesda is owned by Microsoft. Game Pass. Seriously? Is... on Game Pass? I didn't even think about that. Is live on Game Pass right now. It is! Wow. Day one release on Game Pass. So who's paying $60 for Oblivion Remastered when... yeah. I mean, I know. But then you own it, you can play it as much as you want, the Game Pass, blah, 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 but... yeah, at some point I might renew my subscription to Game Pass, which I let expire because I don't have as much time to play games for fun anymore. But that's how I would do it. That's how all of you should do it. Michal is in Japan, indeed. I opened the stream with that, but Michal is in Japan for 2 months. So you're all mine for now. All right. Let me see if I have some games to give away. I know I have a few, but I will have to... I will actually have to open my Gmail account. Let me just... Where are we? We're on Prime. Okay, let's start here. Let's see what we have new on Prime. Whoa, there's a lot. Okay, let's start here. Prepare your GOG launchers. I'm going to let you type in the codes. Okay. These new glasses squeeze my head a bit too hard. Like I ordered them online, so I can't really adjust them. But they are too tight because I have a big head. It's either my pride or my giant brain. You be the judge. Anyway, your GOG launcher is prepared, right? 3, 2, 1, let's give away Wild Country. If anyone else has games from Prime or other game keys that you want to drop in the chat, now is the time. Prepare to type. Wait, we'll do it like this. Claim the code. There. First person to type that into GOG will get it. Everyone else will be told that the game is invalid. Do 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 do. Hello there asks, where can I see my saved claimed games in Epic Games Mobile? That is a really good question, and you came to the right place, but I must admit I have no idea. I have not stayed up to date about... Yeah, Peter, thank you. Thank you. One of our oldest and most loyal members. That's why we keep you around. My co-host is more on top of the mobile games thing. I have not been able to stay on top of it since that was introduced, so I don't know. But according to Peter, whom I trust implicitly, explicitly, sumplicitly, you can't see your saved games yet. It's probably coming in 3 to 5 years. No shade. All right, next game. What else do we have? That was Wild Country, the Epic. It will claim automatically. Berserk Boy. Everyone ready? Everyone ready? Here we go. Here we go. Get game. And claim code. Berserk! Go Berserk, boys! Go Berserk! I think it's not possible in mobile. It's only possible to install it. Lurer Glow. I have sent mail with game codes. Yes, I forgot to prepare that, but I am trying to log into my Gmail account right now. Okay. Let me see. Nope. All right, and several people sent codes actually, so we'll be able to give those away as well. I should have prepared them before, but here we are. Shoot. Yep, I've had this problem before. That it requires a security check on my phone, and then I don't get it on my phone. All right, I'm going to give all of you a different code on Prime Gaming, and I'll go back to trying to log into my email. And you know what? I think I'm going to, wait, no, that's not where we want to be. Where do we want to be? Here. What's happening? Nope, these are for GOG only at the moment. Epic Games. Legacy of Khan. Here we go. Get your fingers ready. There you go. And you know what? I'm going to do this a different way. I apologize. I told you there would be technical difficulties. At least you can see and hear me well. But I forgot to prepare. This is what Michal usually does. So I'll get better. I'll get better and more on top of these things. But the thing that I forgot was to prepare the game keys that some of you kind people sent to me. And so I will just do that now. Okay, someone has claimed that code for sure. Let's go back. Epic. I think that will claim automatically. The Last Spell. This looks interesting. I have never heard of this. Oh, okay. Looks like a mobile game. I'll say it. But looks like there's a lot going on. Could be fun. All right, The Last Spell is the last game we're giving away on GOG at the moment, but I'll have some more game keys in just a moment. All of you have fun with that. I'm going to gather a few other things. And but how to do it? Yes. Jack, what the fish? Happy birthday, Caleb. To celebrate, here is a bit more to contribute to the fund. Seriously, dude, $50. Incredible. Thank you so much. And yeah, we will put that straight into our goal for a gaming laptop to allow us to play more co-op games on the channel. As you all can see with the little bar right over there, we are well over halfway to our goal. That is going to push us a long way forward. Thank you, Jack, as always. That is extraordinarily generous. Everyone, click that little heart next to Jack. And Jack mentioned that he is going to possibly stream Oblivion. Wait, we want to, yes. And we're just going to take a quick look at Jack's channel. I believe it's right here. And recent video? No, but lots of videos there for any of you to watch some walkthroughs of some classic JRPGs. And coming up, I've heard that there are plans to stream what Baldur's Gate 3, is that right? Wait, am I? Yeah, I'm getting that right. And possibly Oblivion Remastered. That would be great. Thank you very much again. Oh wait, I'm not showing you the right thing. Fish. Here we go. This is what I wanted to show you. So go and check out Jack's channel. Please subscribe to him. Yeah, you promised Black Myth Wukong starting on May 1st. Wukong will be updated. So after 11 months, there will be new content from Jackonage. Everyone subscribe so that you'll get notified. Thank you, everyone. And that is, I think, everything from Prime Gaming. So if you sit with me for a minute or two, I am now... Wait, we're going to check out to make sure nothing has popped up on Epic. Nope, it's still Super Space Club. And I believe... And Loop Hero for mobile. Okay. Very cool. And... all right. I am getting the codes that some of you have sent from my laptop, because I have access to everything on my laptop, and I'm sending it to one of Michal's accounts that I have access to on his computer. So, you know, technology. Just a moment. It works. All right, and these... all right, I'm just going to put them in the chat, actually. They are all for GOG also. And these are from Sorav. It's the same 4 games that I gave away for GOG, so it's from Prime Gaming, but you get another chance to claim them. So I'm just going to drop them without the title into shoot. That's a mess. That's a real mess. Let's do it like this. While everyone is distracted with those, these are the same ones, but just actually organized. Tell me what you got. At least 4 people should have gotten something. And Jack has decided that it's not enough to contribute $50 to the chat, but he's also giving away game keys. So thank you very much. Darth Wizzy is also dropping in a code for Oddworld. Excellent. And Jack says, if you can guess the start and end point, you could have got it faster. Yes, that's right. Yeah, that was my intention. It's like a riddle. And there are some others as well. I've just got to get them a bit more organized from my email. And those are the ones that we have already given away. Yeah, Sorav, thank you for sending a new email because I was not very organized, and I believe someone else sent me codes. Shoot. Maybe it was before that. Yes. Nope, that was given away in the previous one. I think, guys, that might be all. I'm probably missing something, but I'm still trying to be as organized as Michal. Just checking. Yes. Well, if you sent me codes that I probably forgot about, you can drop them in the chat now instead. All of those were for GOG. It looks like this week we won't have any Steam codes, but who knows what will happen next week. Next week will be the last stream next week will be May 1st. This is the last stream in April. May 1st, you never know what might happen in May. Things start happening. Yes, indeed. Loop Hero, we already have a review for. Michal actually enjoyed Loop Hero quite a bit. I did as well, but he really got stuck on it and played it quite a bit. So you can check that out if you're interested. And right now you can claim Michal, as the Czechs would pronounce it, because it is a Czech game. We're going to get that right now. Change the stream's name to Messi and Messi. I can't. Messi is gone. He's in Japan. So it's just Messi. It's just Messi because my streams are messy. Hello there. Will GTA 5 be free again? Probably not. Probably not. If you're asking if it's safe to buy, yeah, I wouldn't expect it to be free again. And I just re-emailed, says Lure. Okay, I will check. Checking. I am not receiving it. I'm even checking spam. So I would recommend Lure Glow that you drop the codes in the chat, because that's what I'm going to do anyway. I'm going to drop them there. Change the channel name, I mean. Ah, yeah. He's messy with an I, and I'm messy with a Y. I get it. That could be it. Which is better for modding GTA 5? No idea. I was wondering, will there be AAA games in May for summer holidays? Probably one, at least one. Shaheen Parveen says, read my name. Okay. And yeah, Lure Glow, sorry, it's not coming through. So please drop those codes in the chat like they're hot. Just tell us which launcher it's for. And while we're waiting for maybe those codes to drop into the chat, my last question is, what is everyone playing? Are you playing new games, old games? Tell me what you're playing, and I will comment on it and try to make a jealous, sarcastic comment, because these days I don't have time to play all the new games that I would like to. Almost any at all, to be very honest. Are you watching Indian Match? No. Why? I need some reason. Oh, about modding GTA 5? No idea. Probably the wrong chat for that, my friend. Gaming Tamil is playing Mafia. More codes, s'il vous plaît. Malheureusement, ça semble qu'on n'a pas de code. Non plus. Mais la semaine prochaine, j'espère qu'on va avoir plus de codes. Merci pour la question. Planet Coaster 2! Blast from the past. I had so much fun with Roller Coaster Tycoons and Park Tycoons back in the day. Just endless amounts of time. I'm playing Brawlhalla. Very nice. Fallout from 1997. You guys are like going for classic games. F1 2023. Let's see. Currently playing Pila. Wait. It's very chill. Like Stardew. Wait. I heard something about that. It's very new, right? Pila. Yeah. I remember seeing something about it. Yeah, look, yeah. And it's quite new. Wait, released. Has a 9 out of 10 on Steam. Released in 2023. Oh, okay. So, yeah, a couple, almost 2 years old. All right, so I'm late to the party. But yeah, I've noticed it from time to time. Looks nice. 3D Stardew Valley kind of thing. Cool. Very chill. Playing Verdun. Ooh, that's hardcore. Honestly, I couldn't get into Verdun. It was just too bleak, not only too difficult, but most of the landscapes are ugly because they are extremely historically accurate. It was an ugly time and things were just destroyed. What I really loved was Isonzo, which is like the third in that series of super accurate World War I games. But Isonzo in the mountain, in the Alps, just gorgeous scenery, constant death and gore, but incredibly dynamic, interesting, and absolutely beautiful landscapes the whole time. So I really got much more into Isonzo. Much easier to be a sniper in a mountain environment as well. What else do we have? I missed a bunch of comments. Sorry. Going back up to Verdun. Playing Adult Swim games like Summertime Saga and House Party. Lots of fun. Factorial Battlefield 1. Yeah. Who is GOAT? Messi or Ronaldo? I would just have a goat. Like, goats are cute. I know, I'm just being silly. GTA Vice City, oldie but goodie. This chat is full of oldies but goodies. Amazing. Why are we speaking Jamaican, patois, all of a sudden? That was French. Excusez-moi si j'ai un accent. Je suis d'Amérique du Nord, donc évidemment je vais avoir un accent, mais ce n'est pas le patois. S'il te plaît. Ah, sacre bleu. Anyway, I tried GTA 5. Yeah, without Michal here, you can expect these streams to have a lot more penguins and more French than usual. Not a lot of French, but more French than usual. Darth Wizzy has tried GTA 5 finally. Don't know how it compares to the original. Never played my free Epic copy. I found GTA 5 quite difficult to get into for a good 8 to 10 hours. And then it just takes off, of course. Like, let me know if you've had the same experience so far. What is that? Omnolent? Omnovlilent? Been playing Cyberpunk 2077, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Recently got back into playing Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Wow, those are some intense and high quality games right there. Haha, ton accent beau. Merci. Merci. Recently completed this No More Heroes duology. No More Heroes. Sounds familiar. No More Heroes. I misspelled heroes. That's okay. Oh, that is not what I expected. Okay. Okay, so like a live action comic book kind of thing? Boom. Fights with katanas and grenades and... Interesting. Fight your way to the top in this HD remaster of everyone's favorite assassin action game. All-American Otaku Travis Touchdown. I think we've opened this up before. Very positive reviews. They're going to have a huge update on May. For which game? And Lukash. I just lost the comment. Shoot. Someone is playing The Long Dark. Wait. I just missed a bunch of comments. Lukash is playing At Fate's Edge Oblivion Total Conversion mod. Nice. Very nice. My YouTube is all Palia content. Very good game. Get it. Yeah, it looks relaxing and chill. Like that sounds good. Sounds good. Verdun was too much for my taste. One bullet hit and you're dead. Exactly. I mean, it's historically accurate, guys. It really tries to be historically accurate. If you get hit with one bullet, especially 100 years ago, you're probably dead. That's... I know that's not what video games have taught us, but... Darth Wizzy is going to be playing Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. Very nice. The Oddworld games are fun. Yeah, they're fun. Evil Within 2. Been thinking of also getting the first Berserker... My comment section is jumping all over the place. Been thinking of getting first Berserker Kazan. Okay. Just spawned and you're down. Yeah, Verdun. Just spawned and you're down immediately. Exactly. What's Super Space Club? It's the game that's free on Epic, right? Not right now. Next week. Super Space Club. Short Mems is playing The Long Dark. Fantastic. One of my top 10 games. Definitely. Spent a lot of time. So immersive. Hollow Knight, very nice. Kaito 2 Tihor is playing Penguins. Tell me more, please. How to learn français? Je parle français un peu. I'm not the right person to ask, man. I have French around me all the time because my wife is French and my daughter and wife speak French together, so I understand a lot. It's just I'm getting it all the time, but I stopped studying it. But take a class. There's lots and lots of you, especially for French, lots of YouTube videos of people like explaining phrases. My advice about having studied and failed to learn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5 foreign languages. Like start with studying phrases. Like just make flashcards of complete phrases with things that you could use often. And then try to be in environments when you can use them. Start with the basic things. Hello, thank you, goodbye, where is, then move up to can I, do you, these, where is the train station? Where is the bathroom? How much is this? Build up the phrases, because then if you memorize phrases, when you have opportunities to use them, it makes you feel like you're making some progress. Like it's kind of more of a party trick, but it is actually sometimes useful. It lightens the mood. People, feel more comfortable interacting with you. And you don't have to like intensively study all the vocabulary and all the grammar and figure out how to build your own sentences. So learn lots of phrases. And once you have enough phrases that you would like to be able to know how to adjust them to, rather than saying, I like pizza, you want to say, do you like pizza? Then you start learning the specific grammar to change those phrases that you already know the basic of it. And like, just build like that. Every day learn a new phrase. That's my advice. I know that's not why this Should You Play It YouTube channel. Come for the free games, stay for the language learning tips. Can you say, I shall taunt you a second time in a French accent? En garde, I shall taunt you another time. The time kind of went more Scottish, but yeah. Why did you not go to Japan with Michal? I would love to. I don't have as many days off of work as Michal, and I just started a new job. And I have a family, unlike Michal, so it's much more expensive for 3 people to go to Japan for a few weeks or 2 months like Michal is doing. So yeah, it just wasn't in the cards for the time, for the money, like all of that. But I'm hoping to get back to Japan soon. I lived there for a year, but I haven't been back for a very long time. A very, very long time. So, all right, guys, we're going to start wrapping this up. Say bon advice, merci. No offense to Michal, but I feel like a channel with just you would be amazing just for gaming reviews, other stuff besides gaming. Truly love your vibe. Thank you very much. I definitely prefer... Ooh, I'm getting... Why on earth would I be lagging? Why? Nothing... I just have tabs open. Why laggy? Okay, well, we're going to close things here. No, that's not enough. Those are expired keys. No one try to claim those. Save your time. Save your time. Is it because I have like too many videos playing? And honestly, no idea, guys. No idea. Am I still laggy? All right. Couple more comments and questions. Thank you. I definitely prefer to do this with Michal. He is so much better at the technical things especially, but it's much easier to like have someone to take turns with talking. We have different topics, different ideas. But I'm glad you enjoy the stream alone. I hope it won't be boring at the very least. Legion Rise asks, how old is your daughter? She is now 5.5 and adorable and becoming trilingual. She's very comfortable in English and French, and she is finally making progress in Czech, because she's been at a Czech school for years but has always found another kid who spoke English or French and just kind of created a bubble and only spoken with them. But we moved her to a new school where she was completely immersed in Czech, and she is making friends in Czech. It's an incredible thing to see. So I'm really happy and proud of her. Caleb, keys. Waiting for keys. The keys are gone, guys. Like I gave away the keys. From Prime Gaming, other people gave away keys. We're keyed out. I'm off key for the rest of the stream. Do you know Dougal Sahab? Yeah, we did an interview with him. He has a video of like kind of not interviewing us live, but he asked us questions. We sent answers to the questions. He made a video. So yes. Microsoft keys. No Microsoft keys this time. Dude, you talk too much about French. I said I'm wait, the comments just jumped. All right, I missed a bunch of comments. Sorry, like the comment section wasn't loading. Someone saying I speak too much about French. I said currently I'm playing Borderlands the pre-sequel. Good for you. C'est un bon jeu. Je pense que j'ai le joué aussi, mais je ne suis pas sûr maintenant parce qu'il y a beaucoup de jeux Borderlands et c'est difficile. I only have the Czech word now. Anyway, I think it's time to go. David says the girl is getting too smart. Tell her to stop studying and hit those video games. Yeah, we're getting to that point soon also. We're like 2 months away for her like being horrified at me and my wife ever speaking Czech in front of her. Pretty soon she's going to tell us like to never speak in front of her because our accents are horrible, and she'll be practically a native speaker. So we're going to embarrass her with our foreign language, my French as well. Lukasz, I expected a worse stream. It was really good. Be proud of yourself. Cherries. Thank you very much. Yeah, first stream in a long time alone. I was nervous, but it's like riding a bike. I can still fall off at any moment. Thank you very much for being with me. Thank you for your support. I hope that you enjoyed it. And Jack, thank you again for that very generous contribution to our fund, especially for my birthday. That's very nice of you to remember. And I hope all of you have a fun time with with Michal, as the Czechs would say. The CH sound in Czech is a ch. So Michal. Let me know in comments somewhere if you give it a try and what you think of it. It looks like a unique experience. As usual, these days we're not reviewing games, but I will have a new video about this week in free gaming experiences, including some demos and things that will come out. It should come out tomorrow, right? Which means I need to film it and edit it and get it all ready before I go home. So I've got work to do. Richard Lindau, Darth Wizius, Legion Ride, Jack Onage, everyone else also, George Shaheen, Poke Crown, George Kafoop, and Grand Neo, everyone else, thank you very much for being with us. And I will see you again next week. If Epic does something surprising and decides to move the Vault games up, it is always possible that next week they will announce the Vault game. I don't think so. I'm betting against it, but you don't want to miss it. So tell your friends, put it in your calendar, and I will see all of you next week. Take care, play well, and be kind. Yeah, that's the most important thing. Bye, everyone.